Hey, this is Miss Martinez, and we're going to go through doing our continuous line contour drawing. So first of all, we got our big sheet of 18 by 24 paper, and we're going to fold that into four. So I'll fold it in half in one direction, and then I'll fold it in half in another direction, and it's going to give me my paper section. So we're going to be looking at one object and drawing it 4 times using a continuous contour line. So to do this, I'm actually going to use Sharpie, but I want you to use pencil. I'm using Sharpie just so that the lines show up nice and bold on the paper so you can see it for this recording. And I'll be looking at this Dawn dish detergent or a bottle, but you guys will have some different bottles to look at. And one of the first things I want to tell you about is that when you use your whole paper, it's actually easier to draw bigger than smaller. So that's one thing I want you to think about. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to start, I like to start at the top, but you can literally start anywhere. But we want to focus on the edge and the shape of the bottle. We're not going to be going into the middle right now. We're not going to be going into the details of the bottle. We want to kind of stay just with the general shape. And it's really important that we are looking closely and constantly refreshing the information to our brain. So I'm going to start up top at my cap. And so I see my cap. It's got a little bit of a flat curve there, and then a little part goes down, and then there's part that comes out and it's curved, and then it comes straight. And then we get to the plastic bottle part, and an interesting thing happens. It starts angling outward. And there's also like these little rings that are kind of on it, which I'm not really going to put in, but I'm going to make little marks so I can kind of see that. And then it curves down and goes straight. And then it starts to curve a little bit inward. When we get to the bottom part, it's a little bit roundish, but then it goes kind of straight across. And now here's where our estimation is, right? So this is about the middle. I want to think about this space being about equal there. So I have to estimate. I'm going to go, and I might not get it perfect the first time or the second time or the third time, but that's why we practice. So eventually we do get it more or less perfect. Notice here is where my curve in starts, so I'm going to start to curve in, and I probably waited too late, but that's okay. This is my first drawing. And then I've got like a snap thing. All right, so let's take a look. So this is my first drawing. And I'm looking at my object, and a couple of things I noticed. First of all, I feel like the proportions of my bottle, I drew it a lot longer than this here. I felt like this is a little bit more, in terms of relationship for the bottom part to the top part, this part should be shorter, right? And if I want to measure it, I can see like this is the top part, and the bottom part is just a little bit longer. And if I go here, there's a bigger difference. So I definitely want to make, in my next drawing, think about making this part shorter. Also, if I look at my bottle, this curve on this side is actually different than this curve on this side. This curve's a bit sort of smoother. This one has a little bit more of an angle to it on that side. It's very subtle, but it's there. All right, and then my cap should probably be wider as well. So these are some of the things I'm observing, but this is number 1. I'm going to flip my paper, go to number 2. So I'm going to try it again. And maybe this time I'll start at a different place. Maybe that'll help. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom of my bottle. And I've got rounded, but then it's kind of straight, and then rounded, and then it's coming up. Okay, and then it starts to curve, and now it's going in. All right, and then I got my cap. It's got sort of like a plastic hook thing there. Yeah, and then it's coming down again. And then I got that part of my cap. And now coming out. And then down. Okay, so this is number 2. And let's take a look. So I think proportionally I'm getting shorter, but maybe I went a little bit too short. Right, this bottom part now needs to maybe be a little bit longer. Also the bottom maybe is a little bit more rounded at the edges. I think I made it maybe a little bit too flat. Okay, I do think this curve is getting in the direction, but it needed to be a little bit more angled here. And I think my cap proportions are getting a little bit better too. But again, we keep practicing this because we are training our brain. So we're going to go to number 3. Flip my paper over. Go to number 3. All right, let's try it yet again. I'm going to go back to the cap. I guess I just kind of like starting at the top, right? So I'm going to start at the far end, a bit of a roundish cap, and flat, goes in, comes down, and there's a sort of twisty part of the cap. Now I've got my plastic bottle part, which is angled, diagonal, and then coming down, and then rounded, and then flat across, and then rounded, coming up, and this is more of a swooping. In there, cap, let's get that plastic in there. All right, so this is number 3. And I think I'm getting closer. I'm definitely getting closer there. This one maybe needs more of an angle. All right, so now I'm going to try my last one for this exercise, number 4. And let's see how good I can get it. Notice I'm not lifting up my pen at all. And you know, you can't see my eyes, but I'm looking a lot. I'm looking and then I'm drawing a little bit. So this is the angle that kind of messed me up. I don't know if I improved on that. It's coming back up. All right, let's take a look. And here I go. And I'm okay with that. I think it's not half bad. Again, this is just looking at the general shape, but I do think I'm getting much better with my proportions between the top and bottom part. So this is part of this exercise. The exercise is to really work at focusing only on the outline of the shape. So this is what you're practicing. This is step 1. We're building more exercises, strengthening our muscles and our fine motor skills, and getting there eventually. All right.